Alright, Pony, you're gonna show everyone where you hide your protein. Where's your protein? Oh my gosh. You're not gonna get any gains just laying around. No. No gains. No gains. No gains for Kona. Here. High five for Mama gains. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Hey YouTube, today I'm going to give you guys my list of top 10 items that help hit your protein goals. If you are on an active cut, you're probably seeing lower amount of carbs, higher amount of protein, and higher amount of fat. So I want you guys to be able to hit those goals without incorporating way too much protein powder or getting sick of chicken or eating way too many raw eggs, something like that. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is walk you through MyFitnessPal and exactly how many grams of protein you're getting in, as well as the carbs and fats, and why I think it's important. So my #1 solution to life is bacon. I personally love incorporating turkey bacon into my daily nutrition plan because it's a really great protein source as well as fat source, and there's no carbs. And of course, who doesn't love bacon? My preference is the Applegate's uncured turkey bacon. So here are the macros on it. So you can see right here, we've got about 12 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. I love the turkey bacon for my breakfast or a late night macro cap. I usually do 4 egg whites, 2 pieces of the uncured turkey bacon, as well as whole wheat English muffins toasted. And then sometimes I might add one of those like, I just spilled water. Okay, I should clean that. I'm not very smooth. All I do to eat it really easily is just microwave it for 2 minutes and then pop it in. My next favorite breakfast protein item is the Better Oats Oat Revelation, whatever. Steel cut with protein, maple, and brown sugar. So we're talking 10 grams of protein, a little high on the carbs, 27 grams, as well as 2.5 grams of fat. This is something I definitely utilize right after my workouts, right in the morning. My personal favorite is the PE Science protein pancake recipe, which is 1 serving of the PE Science Select protein, about 31 grams, 1 whole egg, a half teaspoon of baking powder, as well as just water for consistency. So you just kind of mix that up, pour it into the waffle maker, and you're ready to go. Very easy, quick. My protein goals aren't that high, but it is pretty high, so I use about 27 grams, I believe. And I have it entered into MyFitnessPal with the egg included in the teaspoon of baking powder. So you can see right here, it's about 26 grams of protein, 1.82 grams of carbs, and 6.3 grams of fat. So that fat is really just coming mainly from that egg yolk that's being incorporated in there. One of my favorite meals, especially when I was cutting, was my sushi bowls. It's a little complicated because you can't just get any kind of sushi to make sushi bowls. You have to go to the international markets and get sushi grade fish, which is caught the same day and put out the same day at the restaurants or at the grocery stores. So here are the macros for that. About 31 grams of protein on that, 0 grams of carb, and 8.5 grams of fat. And these are your good fats, your B6 fats that you want to incorporate into your diet for activity and nutrition. Oh, one of my most life-saving protein discoveries was Jenny O's taco seasoned ground turkey. It tastes just like, not Taco Bell, because I don't know if that's a really good comparison, but you know, Taco Bell tastes pretty freaking good, even if it's like fake dog meat or whatever. And I put it usually in a low carb tortilla, which is about 19 grams of carbs, really good fibers in it. But this taco seasoned ground turkey is lean Jenny O's, and it's about 19 grams of protein, about 9 grams of fat, and 2 grams of carbs. I'm reading that backwards. Yeah, 9 grams of fat. Now, I was never a big vegetable fan growing up, hence why I am so short. But one of my favorite vegetables to eat is edamame, and I get one of those like picked sweet, it's like a 2-minute microwave kind of thing. It's like 1 for $1 or something like that. They're seasoned with sea salt. Sometimes I wash it off if I don't want the extra sodium, but it tastes really good, and it's 9 grams of protein, 11 grams of carbs, and 3.5 grams of fat. So yes, it does have carbs in it, just like any other vegetable, but these are your good carbs you want to account for anyways. During my cut, I also discovered the Kroger brand Carb Master yogurts. So what I've got here is the Carb Master yogurt in key lime with about 8 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbs, and 1.5 grams of fat, which is pretty freaking incredible for yogurt. But I also do sometimes incorporate the Chobani 100, Simply 100 yogurts. Same thing, key lime brand. It's about 16 grams, 16 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fats, but 12 grams of protein. And it tastes really good. I really like the key lime crumbles, but that's a lot of carbs, a lot of fats. But I can eat that now. Another one of my favorites is incorporating some sort of protein bars. I'm not a big protein bar fan because they make me break out so much, but the one that I've discovered that doesn't make me break out and has pretty even ratio of macros is the Power Crunch bar. I usually get it in mint chocolate, but I discovered the macros on the cookies and cream are actually better. We've got 14 grams of protein, 9 grams of carbs, and about 13 grams of fat. And cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? I discovered that the mozzarella string cheese was actually pretty good for hitting those protein macros and kind of staying low on the carbs and getting some good fats out of it. So I got the Polly-O cheese sticks, which is mozzarella string cheese. Actually, my boss bought it. Shout out to you, Spence. Thank you. So we've got 7 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, and 6 grams of fat. These are really good. To make it last longer, I don't just like bite it all. I just like tear it forever and ever like a banana. Those are my favorites. I try to avoid nuts. They are somewhat good in protein, but I also think they're really high in fat and really high in carbs as well. They are definitely your good fats that you want to incorporate into your diets. Alright guys, I hope you found that really informative as far as finding good nutritious food to help hit your protein goals. Now, as far as calculating exactly what your protein goal should be, that is all contingent upon your specific goals. So I'm gonna do another video on what your protein goal should be based on your cut, a body recomposition, or a bulk. And if you guys are interested in that or have any suggestions, definitely give me a comment below. If you like the content in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you guys can get all the latest informational updates from me. I hope you guys have a great day and start eating your protein.